be showing you all the things that I got from Colourpop Cosmetics, and you guys have probably seen like 3 or so products in one of my last hauls, and I loved all the stuff so much that I went and ordered 3 more times. So yeah, I have a total of 12 items I'm going to be showing you guys today, and there's eyeshadows, highlighters, blush, lip products from the Satin and the matte lips. So yeah, let's just get started. So starting off with the eyeshadows, I got 6. The one that I got from the Sais Quoi collection is the shade Un. I know it's like 1, 2, 3, 4 in French, and I got number 1. And number 1 is like a peachy gold, and this is one of the metallic ones as well. It's really pretty on the Eggo side. Next up I have Desert, and Desert is a sandy brown shade with a little bit of gold shimmer. This one doesn't have really big glitter sparkles, but it has more of a sheen, and I think this would be great for beginners. And it kind of has like a orangey undertone as well. Next is Tea Party. It's like a bubblegum pink shade in the pot itself, but once you swatch it, there's not really that much of a base color. It's basically just glitter. It's a really nice like shadow topper. You can layer it with any other color and it looks really good. Next I have Wattles, and it's just a nice muted purpley mauvey brown, and this one also has a sheen instead of a metallic finish. Desert and Wattles are really nice basic colors that you can use all over your lid. I would definitely recommend those two for beginners. Next is Crenshaw from the K-pop collection. I have no idea whose collection this is, but this is my favorite shadow that I got from Colourpop. It's a really nice medium brown with orange undertones. It's a darker version of Desert, but there's no sheen. It's a matte finish. I really like this for defining the outer crease all over the lid. It's a really easy color to work with, and it works really well on people with warm undertones. As you can see, I am a very yellow person. And the last Colourpop eyeshadow that I got is Birthday Boy, and this was for their 3-year anniversary, I think. And this was a limited edition shadow, so you can't get your hands on it anymore, but it's basically a brown shade with a lot of glitter in it. This is probably as glittery as Sequin, and it's basically a gray brown, but there's a lot of shimmer, and the sparkles you can see, they're purple and blue and silver pearls. I can't really pull this off. Like, it doesn't look that great on me because the colored glitters, they look kind of tacky on my eyes. I don't really reach for this as often as I do the other ones. And all of these shadows are super affordable. They're like $5 a piece. And now moving on to the lip products. I have 1 ultra satin lip, 1 ultra matte lip, and 2 Lippie Stix. And one was just matte and one was matte X. So starting off with the ultra satin lip, I got the shade Echo Park, and it's a really nice pinky nude shade. I think this shade looks good when you mix another color in it, because this does have a little bit of a white base to it. When you put it on your lips, it kind of looks pastel-y, and you know those shades that kind of wash you out. For those shades, you can mix them in with other ultra satin lips because of the liquidy texture. Right now I have Echo Park on, and then I put NARS Cruella in the center and just blended those two out, and it creates like a really nice gradient lip. And next is the ultra matte lip in the shade Bumble, and this was my first time trying out the ultra matte lips. The first time I put it on, it was so dry, like I couldn't adjust to the feeling of it. It felt like I had like a cotton pad like as lips or something. It felt really weird, and then I figured out how to use it. If you put like a really thick layer on, it feels like cotton is on your lips. What I like to do is I put a little in the center, and then I blend it all out with a brush. It gives like a gradient effect. And Bumble is a really pretty shade, but these ultra matte lips are really long wearing. I like wearing this and then putting a gloss on top. That way it doesn't look too crackly, because it does settle into your fine lines, and when you apply it, you want to apply it with your mouth like this, so it doesn't get into your fine lines. And you have to be like that until it's totally dry, or else it'll look really crackly. So putting a gloss on top just makes it look a lot smoother, but of course it doesn't last as long because it's a gloss instead of a super matte lip. And for the Lippie Stix, the matte X one, I got the shade Cami, and I thought this would be like a pinky nude shade, but it's actually like a mauvey kind of lavender nude shade. It's very mauvey, so when I just wear this on its own, I look really washed out. I mix it with Poppin', the other matte X lippy stick, but the matte X formulas, they feel really light when you put them on. They dry to kind of like a velvety finish. The matte Lippie Stix really aren't that matte. So the matte X ones are just like a normal matte lipstick. And the other matte lippy stick that I got was in the shade Ellarie. This is a raspberry red shade. I feel like for all of the Colourpop lips, you have to kind of mix them and experiment with different shades to get the perfect shade. On their own, they just look kind of off. Out of the 3 lip formulas that I've tried, the Lippie Stix are my least favorite. I just don't really reach for them that well. The ones that I really like the most are the Ultra Satin lips. Alright, we're down to the last 2 items of this haul, and I have a highlighter and a blusher. So starting off with this highlighter, I have mentioned this on Snapchat so many times, you guys are probably sick of it, but this is in the shade Lunch Money. This is like a whole new world for me because I've been really interested in highlighters these days. I don't want like a glittery highlight like some people do, like the Becca highlighters. They're so glittery. They look like eyeshadows, and I'm not going for that look. I don't want a glitter strip on my face. And this highlighter is so natural and so easy to work with. It's just the right amount of sheen. There is some visible like glitter, but it's not as much as the Becca ones. And when you put it on your face, like you can barely see like little particles. It just makes your skin look so much healthier than it actually is. And Lunch Money in particular is like a yellow, white, gold. So it looks really, really natural on my skin tone. I really like Colourpop because all the products, they work best when you use your fingers. So it's great for beginners. You don't need any brushes. They kind of work worse when you use a brush. They work the best with fingers. So it's great for beginners, and it's so cheap, and I just love Colourpop so much. Like, this is not sponsored at all. Like, I bought all this with my own money. That's to the point that I love Colourpop so much. Lunch Money has to be my favorite highlighter of all time as of now. I'm trying to look for new ones, but I don't think anything can beat this. Last item of this haul is this blush, and I have the shade Between the Sheets. It's kind of too dark on me. I'm not really good with blushes. Still not really sure how to work this one because cream blushes are probably one of the hardest formulas to work with. I don't think I'll be buying any more of the Colourpop blushes, but the shade is nice. I just don't know how to use it. Okay, that wraps up my Colourpop haul. I hope you guys enjoyed. But as always, if you guys like this video, please give it a like and subscribe for more future videos. And yeah, that's it. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!